Hey mums and dads, welcome to the warm-up section of our kids jiu-jitsu games. Now these games that we have, these are just a small example of what we teach. Gives the kids a chance to have some fun. One of these will be Coach Says. It's like Simon Says, but way cooler. The idea is to get the kids to react to when you say Coach Says or Mum and Dad says, but if Mum, Dad or Coach doesn't say, they don't do it. Usually there's some kind of forfeit involved, whether it's a squat, if the last person to do it, they're the one that's out. Next up is the memory game. This was a fun game that I used to play in the military when I was a physical training instructor. Good for kind of getting the blood flow going, getting everyone laughing and moving around. All you got to do is call out a set of commands, demonstrate them, and then when you say go, the kids have to run to the center, perform the routine, and then run back. Now obviously as they get more and more tired, there's more blood required to the body and less to the brain, so they start messing up, but the idea is not for them to test or fail at it, it's just to have fun. Next up, leg touches. In jiu-jitsu, taking the base of an opponent is vitally important, getting takedown, so your child's ability to switch levels and change levels and get low and take the legs is a very, very important skill. The leg touch game is a very nice and easy and safe way just to get your kid moving, dropping levels, aiming for the leg. If whoever gets touched, they have to do one squat or some kind of forfeit that you deem, whether it's push-ups, squats, whatever it is. Speaking of push-ups, now we've got hand swipes. This is a very, very funny game for kids or adults, to be honest with you, where you go into a push-up position and you're trying to swipe your opponent's hands and take their base. Teaches the kids to have an awareness of how to maintain a strong core, whether you're doing plank positions or push-up positions. They're using their whole body to try and stay on their feet. Well, actually to try and stay off their knees. They're already on their feet. But very funny game, very cool. Make sure that the kids don't go too hard. Sometimes you can swipe too hard and you face plant. Drop and shoot. This is a reaction game, simulating the kids when someone shoots for the legs to take them down. They do what's known as a sprawl. This stops the opponent getting hold of your legs and is a very good way of simulating an exercise like a bear P, but we just make it relative towards jiu-jitsu. Next up is the one-legged push. Just a balance game. In jiu-jitsu or any kind of combat sports, balance is huge. Whether you could have an injury, it could require you to move around a lot and work your feet. But pretty simple. One leg off the floor, one hand forward, and you just push. Again, this is not to test the skill, it's just to get them having fun and moving around. Finally, we have rock, paper, scissors. The universal war-winning game that decides everything from who's going to watch what at night on Netflix to who's going to do squats. All the kids do, they do rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then whoever loses has to perform a forfeit. Very fun, very easy game to play. We hope you enjoyed this, a small example of the games that we play, and if you want to know more, we'd love to hear from you.